Look, we knew it was going to be tough. We knew we were going to be facing quality bowlers on a wearing pitch. But I always had hope that if we knuckle down, we give ourselves the best chance to try and score, give us a bit of a platform to allow us to express ourselves a little bit. We could always get to the position that we are. We knew it was going to be hard work. A lot of stern messages were given out this morning in our huddle, and it's nice to see that the new faces or even the older faces knuckle down and do the bit for the side. It's tough playing Test cricket in India. You're always up against it. They're always coming at you. But I felt with previous experiences of playing against them that if you apply yourself, you give yourself opportunity, you can get there. The previous stats and history of playing against them proves that if you allow yourself time, you give yourself the best opportunity with your defensive game, your attacking game will come naturally, and you'll be able to get into the position that we are now. Look, any three-figure mark for South Africa is a massive moment for me. It's always an emotional time. It's like a lot of hard graft that's happened in the past and previous series where you failed. You know, you look back at that, you realize that it's very special. But I think even in the trying conditions that we have, we don't experience the heat that we'd like this back home. The wickets obviously wears down quite quickly. So yeah, I'd like to think it was maybe my best 100 I've had for South Africa, especially playing against the powerhouse of India, and just showing them that last time was a little bit easier, and this time I'm not going to be a pushover. It's a game plan going forward. Don't want to give too much away, but yeah, I'd like to think it was me trying to be a little bit more, putting my stamp on my innings, not allowing them just to bowl to me, which has happened in the past. I've learned over the last few years that I can play the spinning ball. I've played a lot of cricket around the world and developed my game in the county circuit, and that's the reason why I ultimately go and play it, is to develop. And it's nice to see that the results and all the hard work that I've applied overseas pay off in days like today, and ultimately also be a leader within our side. We've lost quite a few senior heads, and our side needs some leadership and a few old faces to stand up, because we've got quite a young squad here. I'm not playing the player, I'm playing the ball that's coming my way now. He can get me out another 10 times, I couldn't care. I'm trying to perform, I'm facing a ball coming my way. If you face 100 balls, sooner or later he's going to get you out a few times. That's just the nature of facing a bowler over and over and over. He's going to get you out, just deal with it. I'm not going to sweat over how many times he's got me out or how many times he's still going to get me out, which I'm comfortable with, but it's about how I approach facing the ball coming my way now and not looking at the player I'm playing against. No, he seemed quite quiet today. No, he's a phenomenal bowler, and it's always a good challenge with him. I'm always going to appreciate the moments we have on the field. I'm not going to say anything. I just try and let my bat do the talking, and I might have won today, but there's still going to be many battles. I think Tim and my partnership didn't last very long, but we gel, we bounce off each other quite well. We more prone to defence than attack. Faf and I bounce off each other. We've played a lot of cricket with each other for the Proteas, and we love batting with each other. I think we've got a lot of 100 partnerships in the last few, maybe 6 or 7 years. So we gel already. You don't have to work hard on it. We just have that connection. Quinny is someone I know I can be really solid. I can set up his innings for him. He can come out and play naturally, just by giving him the sense of, okay, this partnership's gonna be hopefully working well for us. So yeah, it ebbs and flows quite a lot. We bounce off each other. Sometimes a guy like Quinny has to go defensively, and I might be attacking. So it's a combination of a lot of things. Test cricket is made up of so many small moments in 5 days. And I'd like to think we had 2 very good moments today in the partnership with Faf and the partnership with Quinny, which ultimately has put us in a reasonably good position in this test. So yeah, there's so many little moments, and those kind of partnerships obviously influence. That's silence. Thanks. and I mean that's ultimately it influences the batting unit, and it's good to have the senior guys stand up and lead from the front. It's a very good question. That it's no secret that we are in a building phase within Cricket South Africa. The test side, it's like so many new faces. Like you got to get used to the personalities as well. It's still like you're still treading water with a few guys because you don't really know how they respond to quite a lot of things. But we've got a lot of characters within our side. We've got some experienced heads who's played a lot of domestic cricket back home, and they know the environment. And then you've got a lot of young guys who's obviously immensely talented, and they need time to grow, and they're gonna fail. I mean that's a foregiven conclusion that young players will fail, but it's how you as a senior group allow them to fail and allow them to grow. So I'd like to see things moving in the right direction. I'd like to see that today, particularly, is a massive influence within our structure and within our squad. And I know the young guys will always feed off the energy that the older guys are giving off. So I'd like to see today as being a very inspirational day for Cricket South Africa. And hopefully we can build on it. I mean, this is by no means done. We're still going to have tough days, and we appreciate that as well. You got to go through the tough times to really enjoy the good days. So yeah, we're still in a very, very infant kind of situation as a squad. But if you just allow us a lot of time, we're gonna get there. We've got really good young cricketers coming up now, and you just got to be a little bit patient. We've lost a lot of experienced test players. We've lost 2 guys who've got over 200 tests together. You can't replace that overnight.